Hello and welcome to today's game. Okay, one of the players here is rated about 1000 on chess.com and the other about 1150. Okay, so let's see how the game unfolds. Okay, right, let's begin. E4, E5, all standard, Italian game, two knights. Okay, what is this? Four knights Italian game, something like that. Okay, so not going down the two knights defense of knight g5, d5, or gosh, what was that called? The Traxler Gambit. Okay, so avoiding all that. Okay, it's too much to learn, right? Especially at this early stage. So it's better to stick to principles, develop the pieces, uh, looking at the center. Okay, black follows suit. Okay, castles, pawn to d6, all very symmetrical. Black decided to be different. Bishop g4. Okay, pinning the knight. Okay, fair enough. And white says touche, returns the favor. Okay, knight d4. Okay, exerting more pressure on the pin. Okay, so white definitely doesn't want to take that knight there. Okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, all right. Okay, so like I said before, there's a reason why these are called pins. Try not to move them unless you have to. Okay, so this was a bit unnecessary. Okay, so one thing that beginners make are a lot of tactical mistakes. Okay, so basically, a lot of beginners think like this. They think, let's take the knight. So after I take the knight, black takes the knight on d4, and then I can move the knight back. Okay, so they've made this move, and then they start thinking, okay, yes, pawn takes knight, and then white's still thinking, wait a minute, can he take it with the bishop? Yeah, if he takes it with the bishop, I'll be fine. Wait a minute, there's something amiss here. Wait a minute, my queen's on pre. Okay, so they think after they've made the move. Okay, no, think before you actually make the move. Okay, do all your checks. Yeah, all your pins. Am I leaving something behind? Is the opponent attacking me? Okay, always think about your opponent's last move. And when it's your move, make sure you're not leaving something unguarded. In this case, the queen. Okay, so takes bishop. Bishop takes queen first. Okay, intermediate move. Okay, because there's so many of them. Queen takes back. Okay, rook takes the bishop. Okay, bishop takes. Okay, attacking the queen and threatening the c7 pawn, forking the rook and the king here. Okay, so what does black do? Okay, doesn't see that. Completely oblivious. Okay, takes. Okay, so remember the last move. Okay, the last move of the opponent. Black's thinking, right, he's trying to attack my queen. Great, I'm going to move out of the way. Missing, knight takes c7. Okay, very common beginner mistake. Okay, so takes, check. Okay. Okay, takes. Okay, pushing the bishop back. Okay, right. Black is still winning. Yes, he has a rook in the corner there. Okay, I missed that. Okay, so this is quite interesting. White is now trying to trap the bishop. Black is counter-attacking, opening up the position, opening up some lines to attack. Okay, pushing the bishop back. Okay, now this is quite interesting. Yeah, leaving the bishop on c7 is fine. Let's say his idea would be to open up this diagonal against the king via here. These are the ideal moves. This is just an abstract idea here. Something like this, and he's gained access for this bishop here. Okay, that's just a fantasy variation, but something to think about. When you think of chess, sometimes you use abstract ideas to come up with plans. f3. Okay, bolstering the defense of the e4 pawn. Okay, cramping white. Okay, maybe unleashing an attack down the g file via here, f8, f6, and g6. Okay, these are all possibilities. Okay, now white might close the center by playing d5. Okay, so would I take here? Maybe. Maybe I would take. I'm not sure. I might consider sacking this pawn just to open up the line for the bishop. Gives it more scope. I'm not too sure whether that's necessary. Okay, let's go back. Takes, okay, takes it with the rook. Okay, rook f8. Nope. Okay, so this is an interesting tactic. Hoping for something like this. Pinning the rook to the king. Okay. So okay, white is wise to this, so he's planning on b5, takes, and then bishop b6. Okay, forking the rook and the king. So this is a very clever move. Okay, right. So the rook gets out of the diagonal, avoiding the fork. Okay, so avoiding the pin, rather. Queen is attacked, and now the bishop can move away or take the pawn. Okay, so the queen takes the pawn. Right. So ideally, if white had the idea of placing the rook on c1, that would be great. Forking, pinning. Is it fork? Yeah. No, skewering the queen and the bishop here. But he's got nothing to defend this square here. Okay, so one idea might be to move the rook back. It's not a great idea because you don't want to be going backwards. You want to be going forwards and attack. Sometimes needs must. Okay, so that's just one possibility. Rook b1. Okay, just defending the pawn. That's fine. Right. When the bishop moves away, then the rook can take the pawn on b4. Okay, attacking the queen. Attacking both rooks. Rook 3 b3. Yeah. But the bishop's gone. Poor. Okay, so what was a better idea? Was there anything? Not really. No, it's bound to lose the bishop. Okay, so yeah, white resigned. Okay, right. Like and subscribe. Donate if you can. That will help with the channel to grow and improve beginners' knowledge on chess. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.